sell your product or service to a skeptical prospect with testimonials? Then I've got a tip for you here in this video for how to quickly and effectively create more persuasive testimonials. Just the other day, I spoke with a client who's recently launched her new company offering various services. I pointed out one thing she was missing: evidence that her services bring positive impact to help persuade a prospect who may be on the fence about buying into her service. She immediately responded, "Yes, I need testimonials." My reply to her, "But what kind of testimonials?" I work with many clients who think it's enough to quote 2 or 3 sentences from a satisfied customer who utters wonderful words about their product or service. But these are often empty, unpersuasive platitudes because the audience can't see or feel how exactly your product or service helped them. Sure, studies do show that testimonials can absolutely help a business because they serve as social proof, build trust, and influence purchasing decisions. Yet those generally only work with certain audiences. As I explained in episode 4, they may be more sheep-like and willing to follow unthinkingly. On the other hand, what if your ideal client profile is someone smart but skeptical? Critical thinkers. No ordinary customer, but a prospective investor, donor, client, partner, or even media. Such audiences need more than wonderful words to persuade them. They demand evidence, concrete, credible, even verifiable evidence, presented transparently. In short, they need an evidence-driven impact story. When you must prove that your product or service works well and benefits others. I see 2 types of impact stories. The first is a long-form style, which I developed while living in Southern Africa in the mountain kingdom of Lesotho. At the time, I was an international journalist who was branching into global communications. Specifically, I applied my international journalism skills, strategies, and storytelling styles to the challenges of global health and HIV communications. This style of impact story explores how exactly any organization, product, or service positively intervenes in the life of a customer, client, or other beneficiary. Step by step, it then documents how exactly it begins to deliver real impact. I call this approach to evidence-driven, humanized storytelling my fork in the road methodology. And I developed it during one assignment for a major international nonprofit which wanted me to investigate their true impact on the HIV orphans they'd assisted for several years. You can learn more about this story and this method in my Global Communications Toolkit. However, I now want to share my much shorter form of impact story, which you can present as a testimonial on your social media platforms. It aims to unearth and illuminate true impact as a piece of credible, believable evidence to prove your positive impact on others. I now share this tip with all my clients. Here's how it works. Don't simply ask a satisfied customer or client to say something nice about your product or service. Instead, guide their testimonial to reveal the before and after. Give them this prompt. Briefly describe what your situation was like before, the challenge, and how you struggled with it. Next, describe how, once you applied our product or service, the situation changed or improved, gradually or dramatically. Lastly, where are you today, to show how far you've come since your initial struggle. This before and after story could be told well in 3 to 5 sentences, just one paragraph, and there's your testimonial. But let me tell you, one of these isn't enough. From the audience's perspective, one example could be an unusual occurrence. 2 of them could be a coincidence. But as we say in journalism, 3 makes for a pattern or trend. So imagine if you collect 3 or 5 or 10 of these testimonials. With that body of evidence, you will indeed persuade more of your skeptical audience. Do you agree with this approach? Do testimonies work well for you? How well? Do you believe testimonies alone can drive sales? Leave me a comment. And if you like what you hear in these videos, please hit subscribe. Thank you.